Friends, there is a girl named Malti whose age was around 21 years. One day Malti was returning from the kitchen after heating milk at night when she heard strange sounds from her mother-in-law's room. Malti's mother-in-law repeatedly says that enough is enough. I am tired. I cannot do this much. I do not have the strength now. You are very strong but I am weak. Then when Malti's father-in-law was saying in an angry voice that sit down and let it go like this, hearing all this Malti got scared and came to her room. When Malti started sleeping, she kept thinking that how is my father-in-law so strong? I wish I also get such a husband. Friends, now Malti makes such a horrifying plan in her mind, which no one had even imagined. Yes friends, after listening to today's incident, you people will also be very surprised. That's why you should stay in this video till the end because you are going to get a very big lesson from this incident. Rest friends, we have a small request to you people. Like the video and subscribe to the channel and tell all the friends who are watching this video in the comment. How did you like this video? So friends, this true incident is from a village in Madhya Pradesh, where a small family lived and a girl named Malti lived in this family. Although Malti's marriage happened in a hurry, being a good family, Malti's parents did not refuse the marriage and got Malti married quickly. It had been 18 days since Malti had come to her in-laws' house and Malti was well aware of her husband's routine. Her husband liked to drink milk every night but Malti used to forget it every day. She used to forget small things every time and used to give more importance to some things and used to keep thinking about those things. For 4 days, Malti's husband was reminding Malti to feed her milk at night. She was used to drinking milk but Malti forgot again. Then one day Malti's husband came to Malti in anger and angrily said to Malti, "Do I have to tell you again and again every night?" Hearing this, Malti quickly got up and went to the kitchen, and when Malti was returning after heating the milk, strange sounds were coming from her father-in-law's room. Her mother-in-law used to say repeatedly, "Enough now. I am tired. I don't have that much strength now. You are very strong but I am weak." Then came the angry voice of her father-in-law, "Can't you wait for a while? Will I do more now?" Hearing all this, Malti got confused and came to her room. When Malti went to sleep, she kept thinking that her father-in-law is so how strong he is. I also wanted a husband like him, but my husband gets discharged very quickly. Thinking this, Malti went to sleep. In the morning when she woke up, Malti was doing household chores like every day. Her behavior was absolutely normal. It did not seem that she was doing all this at night. Friends, one day Malti's father-in-law came home early from work and immediately called his mother-in-law to the room and took her inside. Malti cooked food and then went to her mother-in-law's room to call her. As soon as Malti reached the door, she was shocked to hear her voice. The night's game had started again. Her mother-in-law kept saying, wait, I am tired." Hearing all this, Malti got scared and came back to the kitchen. When she came to the kitchen, she was thinking, what does my father-in-law eat like that? Who has become so powerful? Then after half an hour, Malti went back to his room and again the same sounds were heard. Now Malti was thinking what could be the secret of her father-in-law being so powerful. Then now she wanted to know why my mother-in-law forbids him every day. Then after 40 minutes the mother-in-law came out of the room. When she came out, nothing was visible on her face but both hands were on the waist and she was saying, "When will this waist pain go away?" Hearing this, Malti could not stop her laughter. Now Malti wanted to know what breath gives her. Now Malti's full attention was on her breath. Although Malti's husband was very different from her, he used to sleep early and could not even sleep, and due to which Malti used to wake up at night in the desire of her husband's love. Then Malti's attention goes to the mother-in-law's room. Seeing her, Malti was surprised that how she enjoys even at this age and my husband is sleeping, but Malti was thinking that I wish my husband was also like my father-in-law. She was still thinking when Malti heard the sound of breathing at the door. "Now wait, let me go." Hearing this, Malti felt very uncomfortable. Then Malti thought that I should go to their room and see what they actually do and how they do it and what they feed their mother-in-law and father-in-law. Malti tried to know this but could not find anything. Then Malti thought that that thing must be hidden in the room. so she wanted to see what they do now. Then Malti got up and went to the room of her mother-in-law and father-in-law. The light was on in the room, which meant that they were not sleeping. Then after a while, sounds were coming from the window. The breath was shouting loudly that you are not leaving me even at this age. You know that now I am tired. Father-in-law was saying that do it for a little more time. You will not feel pain. For a while the breath became calm. Malti tried to look through the window, but the curtain was drawn, so nothing was visible, only audible. Seeing this, Malti got disappointed and returned to the room. Now Malti also came to her bed and slept. Then Malti's husband said angrily, "Where are you coming from at this time?" His question scared Malti. Then Malti looked at him carefully. Then her husband got up from his bed and looking at Malti with strange eyes said, "What do you think about me? That if I am sleeping, you will do anything and I will not come to know?" The husband's anger disturbed Malti. He said, "Tell me the truth. Where did you go?" Then Malti immediately said that I was not feeling well. I had a headache. That's why I went out in the courtyard. Now you tell me what is wrong. In this, then Malti's husband said, "What is the need to go out in the courtyard? Next time whenever you have a headache, give me space. There is no need to go out alone." Saying this, he again slept. That is, what was going on in Malti's mind? Malti was longing for his love, but she herself did not have the courage to go to him. That night Malti did not know when she fell asleep. Now Malti was hearing the same sounds day and night from her mother-in-law's room, and Malti was thinking, what are they doing? The next day Malti's husband said, "I am going out for 3 days. When he saw Malti when told this, Malti made a plan and thought that let's see what is going on in their room today. Malti's mother-in-law was going out for a walk after dinner in the evening and both of them were talking to each other. Seeing them, Malti was surprised that even at this age they spent time with each other. Her and mother-in-law's life was very different. They were living life to the fullest even at this age. That day Malti quickly finished all her work and went to her mother-in-law's room. Today Malti sat hiding in her mother-in-law's room. She was trying to know the truth that how much her father-in-law and mother-in-law love her and keep her very happy, and my husband is not able to keep me so happy. That's why Malti wanted to know what does my father-in-law eat that makes him so powerful, and she also wanted to give that to her husband. To see this, Malti hid in his room that night. Malti was shocked by what she saw that night. She was looking at him without any condition. After a while Malti stood up and went to him. He was looking at Malti with surprise. He could not believe it. It was not possible that Malti was in their room. The next day Malti's husband was also not at home, and now Malti again decided that we will spend the night in my father-in-law's room. Perhaps Malti's mother-in-law knew this. That's why she angrily told Malti that if you come to our room tonight then no one will be worse than me. Hearing this Malti got upset. Then at the same time Malti's father-in-law came there. Seeing Malti talking, he came towards Malti and started looking at Malti. Then Malti said in a low voice that mother is stopping me from coming in the room at night. Hearing this the father-in-law got very angry and looking at her angrily said, "Do not stop the daughter-in-law. I have as much right on her as you people have. Then why are you stopping her? If you cannot do it yourself then at least let her do it." Then after his departure the mother-in-law said that if you come to our room today, I will complain against you to your husband. Hearing this Malti got worried that if she tells anything against me to my husband, he will get angry with me. All this was impossible for Malti, and Malti knew that my husband is a suspicious person. If something comes to his mind, it is not easy to remove it. Then Malti decided that I will listen to my mother-in-law. I will mingle with her and she will not get angry and will not even try to fill my husband against me. Then immediately after dinner she went to her room and slept. Now Malti was very happy that yesterday I went to my father-in-law's room and I felt happy to see him. But when she remembered her mother-in-law's behavior, Malti remained silent, and at the same time there was a knock on the door, and when she opened the door, Malti's father-in-law was standing in front. He looked at Malti with surprise and said, "You had to come to my room today. Why did you not come till now?" His words made Malti think, and then Malti said, "Today, I am not well." Then father-in-law sat quietly for some time. He kept looking and then said, "I know why you are refusing. You are probably doing all this out of fear of your mother-in-law. Don't worry. I have explained to her. Now I am waiting for you." When Malti went to their room, Malti became very happy and they were doing the same again, and Malti's breath was already tired since yesterday. Then after a while her breath became heavy and she started saying that, "Today, I am not feeling well. I cannot do all this today." At the same time, father-in-law said, "What is the problem you are facing? Day and night you are giving me very little time and get tired soon. Now if you do not sit quietly, then no one will be worse than me." Then mother-in-law called Malti also on the bed. Now Malti's father-in-law takes Malti in his arms and then both of them get busy in their work. Then Malti's father-in-law has such a strong relationship with Malti that Malti's condition becomes bad. Friends, father-in-law makes love with both of them in turn the whole night. Now friends, this sequence continues for many days. One day at night, Malti's husband Malti, when he sees Malti going to her father's room, he also follows Malti and catches all three of them doing that work. Now he gets very angry at his parents and says that, "You people have ruined my life." Then friends, Malti's husband leaves the house forever and goes abroad with Malti. So friends, this was today's story. Do tell me by commenting how you like this story. Friends, the purpose of telling this incident is not to hurt anyone's feelings. I am telling this only so that you remain aware and alert.